abundance, right? One of the pillars of abundance is relationship. And so you get to lean into that and understand what an abundant relationship is. There's a big difference between companionship and partnership. And most people say they want partnership. They say they want relationship, and yet they settle for companionship. Now, I have a dog named Bear. That's a companion. Anybody can take you to the newest steakhouse. Anybody can go to Coachella or the concert or whatever the case may be. That's fun and interesting and helpful. But where the rubber meets the road, where the game gets changed, is when we move from companionship to partnership and we start to look for certain values in people that we would want to partner with. Relationships, let alone marriage, real ones, take partnership. It takes two people with a shared vision staring at the same mountaintop, declaring and deciding together, that's where we're going. And whatever it takes to get there, I got your back, because both of us benefit from the journey from here to that mountaintop. Where relationships go wrong is when the couples have two different mountaintops, or one person really benefits from that vision while the other one is just along for the ride. You want the entire game to change? Stop looking for and using sexuality and how good their D or vulva action is, and actually look at the whole, right? If we had to lay it out on paper, what's really happening here? Because I tell you no lies, sex gets better the deeper you go. The more in partnership you are with your person, the more attuned to you are to their bodies. Anybody can fuck, but can you love? Can you make love? Can you open your heart deeper than you ever have before? You know what that comes from? Vulnerability and intimacy. You know where intimacy comes from? Shared vision. Knowing that this person has your back no matter what. That if you got sick, they got you. If you had a down year, month, they got you. That if your mom or dad got sick, they would treat it as if it was their mom or dad. There is an entire world that opens up when you have a partner. And so for those of you out there, settling for companionship, get a rabbit, hang with your friends, or understand that what you're currently sitting in may not last or feel like you want it to long term. Now I'm gonna take this even deeper for those of you watching or listening to this on the podcast. And by the way, if you have not gotten my new book, Spiritual Millionaire, go to prestonsmiles.com/book and grab at least 3 copies and take one for yourself, read it slowly, read it over and over and over again, and send it to at least 2 other people. We operate from abundance. It's called Spiritual Millionaire. It's about unlocking the 7 inner laws of abundance and money. Abundance, right? One of the pillars of abundance is relationship. And so you get to lean into that and understand what an abundant relationship feels like. I'm gonna take this deeper. I was coaching someone recently a woman who had a lot of resentments and fears. And the resentments came from this idea that her partner wasn't prioritizing her. And what we got to and helped her understand was that she wasn't prioritizing herself. You see, there's a big difference between request and requirements. She was too busy trying to be the cool girl and be out of the way and not add any stress to him or make it worse or be the nagging girlfriend, that she neglected herself. She self-abandoned to the point where she then started to point out and look at him. It's his fault. He dropped me. What I helped her understand was that, and this is not just her, this is so many women I coach, is that he can't drop you if you're not letting him actually hold you. He can't drop you if you're holding most of your weight. If I'm letting you only hold these patent leather Jordans, right? If you're only holding my ankles and my shoes, you're not actually holding me. The chair is taking most of the weight. So for her to sit in the position of he dropped me or he may drop me, it's like, well, you haven't even offered your feminine storm. You haven't even given him an opportunity to drop you because you're too busy trying to make sure everything's good. Ladies, men need your feminine storm. Is it annoying sometimes? Absolutely. Does it level us up? Yes. Is it absolutely beautiful and makes us go crazy in the other kind of good crazy way? Yes. So do you, boo. Do the thing, feel the thing. Yes, be responsible as you possibly can, and you have hormones flowing through your body different than we do, almost always. So let us hold it. Let us hold it. Now I'm gonna go back to requests and requirements, because some of you are probably going, what did you just say? You get to ask yourself in the deepest recesses of your consciousness, if you were fully in your queen and king and chief power, what is a requirement to be in relationship with you? Vulnerable, clear communication. You know what's a requirement for me? Hugs, kisses, acknowledgement, Is it adventures? What's a requirement? What are requirements and what are requests? Request, I hope that happens. It'd be nice if it did, but I won't die if they don't. But requirements? What do you actually need, want, desire out of a relationship? If you could have it your way, what would blow you to pieces when it comes to this conversation? If you're watching this on YouTube, put it in the comments right now. What are your requirements? If you're watching this on Instagram, put it in the comments right now. What are your requirements for a relationship? I promise you it'll blow you away. And once you have them, share them with your partner and ask them to do the same. And if the person you're currently with is more like a companion than a partner, then you ride the wave as long as you'd like to, but understand that the relationships that do the best, in my opinion, the ones that go the furthest, the ones that have the most juice to them, are the ones that are partnerships. Blessings and blessings, beautiful soul. My name is Preston Smiles, and I'm deeply grateful for each and every one of you. If this podcast, this transmission touched your soul in any way, I ask two things. One, wherever you're watching it, like, subscribe, leave a review so that it gets populated to more people, and share it with somebody. Send it to one person, send it to 3. Every time I hear a good podcast or a good a video or something that touches me, I send it to a friend. I circulate the goodness. I don't hoard, I don't hold, I circulate. And in that circulation, it comes back to me over and over and over again. I call it the double boomerang effect, where you throw one boomerang over here and you receive 2 from somewhere else. Blessings and blessings. I love you, I see you, and I cannot wait to dance with you in person. I cannot wait to have you share what if you get the book, tell me what's landing. I love you all, and so it is.